Hi there, I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
That you're a liar. That's it.
I feel like this eye for an eye mentality, though, is exactly why this community is sitting where it is right now, and we're saying what we're saying right now. I think everything has gone entirely too far. I think everything, people have so far past the boundaries we once had that it's almost unrecognizable. I just, I don't know. I don't like it.
No, I think maybe you're making a little much of what you say. But
No, I think, to be honest, Julie, I think you make a little much of everything you say sometimes. This is like the third time now you've come up and threatened to expose Brittany's family. And it's like, her family's not on YouTube. We don't need to know her family tree. We don't need to know her history to know she's a liar. Like, if her parents did a divorce in 93, why would that be anybody's business? Oh no, it was actually 96. Why would it matter?
that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, it's kind of what you just compared it to by saying, like, last night she was saying things like, oh, didn't your parents whatever? And it's like I get it that family trees is your thing, and I didn't support when it was done to the Proudfoots. I just don't support that type of thing. That's all. I think that's why this community has gone so far, because the general rules we once had are non-existent. I just think we all need to chill out and remember that this is YouTube. It's not meant to be this literal war of, like, I'm going to know your whole family tree. And I'm not speaking to you in general. I'm saying, generally speaking, like Clues X. Nobody should even fucking know that shit, let alone use it as a weapon. I don't like it. I just think this is horrible. I think everything's gone so deep, so personal. It's horrible.
But I will say this. I personally understand what it is that Julie is saying, because I'm not going to lie. My ex shouldn't be out here. The fact that you all want to put him out here, you do kind of, because your question was, you don't understand how we got here, right? Well, that's an example of how we get here, because you come across someone like myself who doesn't care about YouTube rules. The minute that you go digging into my family, you just open the door for me to do the same. You actually welcome it to be fake. The fact that Sludge can sit over there and literally go back into my mom's Facebook 7 motherfucking years. 7 fucking years, bro. But you guys don't do real life, right? You don't go real life. You don't know you do. You absolutely do. So in my opinion, I think that these unspoken but just known YouTube rules are there, but I think they've only applied to one side for a long time.
No, and I agree. And I almost wrote a comment back to Sway last night, like, how much do you get accused of being a doxer before you say, fuck it, I'll be what you made me out to be?
Right. But you're not going to sit here and go dig in my past and dig in my business, go to my parents' Facebook. You're not going to do that without me doing it back to you. You can go fuck yourself. The minute you tell me you want that open, I'm going.
Unfortunately, that's how I feel too. And you know what? Maybe it's wrong. I'll meditate on that.
But that's the thing, though.
You're a person I respect, Granny. But I also have to. I also think of myself as doing, like, defense. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And here's the thing: it may be wrong.
I gotta be prepared.
It's wrong. Right, but it's only wrong for a sector of YouTube who has said we don't do this. It's not illegal.
No,
None of it is illegal.
It's not.
And if you want to open that door and you want to go in and you want to dig on me, and then you want to come out here and lie on me, I'm absolutely going to dig on you. And believe me, I can do it better than you can. Trust me. Like, I promise you. I promise you. I'm better at it.
But then you're essentially becoming what they are, right? And this is why I keep saying, I won't let their moralistness take away my morals, right? I know Clue, that you're above that. I know, Julie, you can be above that. We can all be above that. When we do that, we're going to the level they want us at, right? We're just essentially they're baiting you to get there.
Hold on. I'm just going to say this. Probably, I know Skolnick was just speaking on it here. understand that when I go digging on you, I'm not necessarily going to put anything on the internet, but I absolutely will have the information for the day that you decide to get stupid and try to drag me into a courtroom. I will know everything. I will know all of it,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that's
will
different.
subpoena your
That's
mods.
exactly what I mean. That's what I do too.
But you keep saying that you'll put it out there. Like you're like using it as like
I
a,
said,
you know.
you know that I know that you're when you're lying. That's it.
Every time the bitch opens her mouth, she's lying, right? I just, as somebody who's had my family weaponized against me, my family who's not on YouTube, I think it's a very low place to go. I think I didn't like it done to me. That's why I don't do it to others. Have I talked in private with people about people's like who they are, who they're married to? Absolutely. Like you said, we deserve to know who we're up against. We deserve to know. And if there's ever a time where you need that, you have
Right.
that. But it's so
Right.
different when you put that forward, right? I don't consider sharing that information behind the scenes a quote unquote dox. I can't stand when people try to say that, especially when the person has actually doxed you publicly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But so like I get what you guys are saying, but I also feel like why become what they say that we are? That's their whole goal, is the Darvo effect. It's what they've been doing to us.
Well, can I
I'm fine
tell
with it
you?
too, though, to be
I'm
honest.
not
So.
them.
Can I tell
I'm
you,
not them.
hold on, Julie. Granny, can I tell you something? Because can I just tell you the most disgusting thing that I have seen on these YouTube streets? And this is not a joke. There's a certain creator on here who may or may not be missing an eyebrow, who, oddly enough, right after I met a father of a missing child, decided to do a whole entire live on my ex. And it was totally done for intimidation.
Right.
All
I
from
remember
the
that.
father of a missing child.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree that was done. Absolutely. And it's fucking horrible. Everything that has happened is fucking horrible. But you know why? Because they're horrible fucking people.
I agree.
100%.
And I do,
And-
I do get what Granny's saying, right? Where it's a matter, it is a fine fucking line, right? Of not stooping down to that level. But I will agree with Clue and Julie on this as well. Doing your homework in preparation for a nasty motherfucker to do something stupid is not wrong. Putting it out on the fucking internet and weaponizing it, yeah, I wouldn't agree with that, because then you absolutely